Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a reading, an update for the girl group Les Sserafim. A lot of people had been asking me to read for them, and also I added NewJeans. I did also a spread for them. You know that I cannot get too much into their energy since they are minors, but I just did it from the perspective of their name, what they represent, and their connection with the audience and the concept. That's it. Not to not go that deep. Um, but yes, and then I pulled a card from the oracle as an advice for both of the groups. So yes, let's see the cards that they got. Le Seraphim got the Justice, Death card, Two of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. And NewJeans, they got the Moon, Three of Swords, Four of Cups, Nine of Cups, the Judgment. And then from the Oracle of Ancestors and Angels, they got the card of Drum, that it's Dream and Journey. So, yes, I think that definitely from the last time that I read for Le Seraphim, the fact that they started with these two major arcanas, definitely there's a lot of transformation. I think that the last time I read for them, I said something about them actually struggling to get somehow the audience sympathy, or to for the audience it was going to be a bit like rough to somehow connect with them and their concept at first, and then everything that happened with the member that left, um you know um that member that left, or she was let go. I don't know the details. I don't want to go that deep because this is for Les Seraphim, the members that remain. So I don't want to mix things. But yes, it's part of their history. So slowly here with the Justice, I can see that justice has been made literally. Probably for them, it took a while, like it took longer for things to get back in their place, because probably uh, justice, quote unquote justice, around them wasn't very clear. Like, there was a lot of confusion surrounding situations and information collected. And I think that it did affect the group's um, ability or possibility to move on faster. They were a bit like held on pause because um of these circumstances. But with the death card, definitely they are moving on from this. Probably 2023 is going to be a year of a lot of rebirths, a year of new opportunities, a year to start anew somehow. I think that I wouldn't say that the audience is going to forget, but I think that somehow they are going, that part of their history is going to be like gone, in the sense that they are not going to associate the girl's actual image with what happened in the past. And of course, this is why the justice card is here. It's because it's the right thing to do. It's the right balance, because they didn't have anything to do with this. The people that were involved or had some kind of responsibility, um, they had to solve their issues like aside. It's just that it affected the group somehow. So, but now slowly it's like their image is being renewed, and now they are seen for what they really can bring to the entertainment, to the industry, to the fans, to people that really are eager to see them and to see what they are about and what they have to bring. Here with the Two of Pentacles, definitely what we have to congratulate these girls for is their flexibility, literally, because it's like it was a very uncomfortable situation. I don't know why, but I feel it like in my bones. It was almost a bit shocking for them, like a bit like and very uncomfortable. I get this feeling of uncomfortableness, or like, oh wow. So I think that the fact that they are still here and that they carry this joy, these four ones, this joy, this unity, this desire to keep moving, this desire to keep celebrating, this desire to claim the right to celebrate, and also to celebrate that they have each other, because they are very stable girls. They really are very good girls. They are very committed to their group, to their work. I think that they're very hardworking, and they want to create a sort of stability. They want the audience to perceive them as stable. Um, of course, that they are still like tasting the waters. They are still going with caution and like adapting, and yes, a bit like yes, being like a bit fearful, because I know that there is a song that is called Fearless, but I think that somehow these situations has marked them, and they are working to learn to trust again, and not trust. It's not about trusting people. It's more about trusting that this is their faith, that this is the path that they took, and that they are proud of it. They are proud of the choices that had been made in the past, and they are ready to move on. They are ready to move on. They are ready to claim their power, their ability to shine, their ability to create, to be also very prosperous. I think that these girls have the ability to be, to sell a lot of a lot of like amount of money. There's something here about wealth as well, and also to bring this sense of unity, this sense of community. I think that they have this very strong desire to also belong, probably to belong also to belong and to contribute to them, probably to Hive's sense of giving quality, and also to give them this, to give back the trust that they had put on them. The girls definitely feel like they have to give their best, because they have to show how much they appreciate the opportunity and how proud they are to be part of this company. Probably, I say community, but probably it's to be part of Hype's family somehow. And they are very, very focused on making it, and also because I believe that there's a lot of people that put a lot of faith in them from day one, including the fans. So they are like, okay, we have to show our best side. We have to rise, we have to come out stronger. So they are slowly like adapting to, and also like learning from the audience and the industry, and how the media reacts to them. They are like adapting. They are showing a very bright side. They are being positive. So you're going to see a lot of maturity, and also a lot of growth in these girls. You're going to be like actually very surprised at how with each comeback they are going to get a sort of maturity, and also to show their talents, because definitely they got it. They are very talented. I believe that they were very well like casted or selected because they do have it. They do have it. It's just that everything was so confusing. Here starting with the justice and the death card. It seemed like everything was, like pendant in the air, their career, and they were just starting. So it was a bit shocking for them. So if they are a bit like, if you sense them, still like you don't know how to feel about them, probably this is the feeling of a lot of people. So they are trying to do their best to learn from this situation and to be like, okay, we have to keep working. I sense a lot of earth, a lot of stability here, and also that the girls are very stubborn. They will make it. They will make it. Um they will give a great experience to their audience, and they will be like, okay, we will make it worth it. Like you will not regret studying us. Like they have a huge faith on each other. And they're a very stable group now. Now the members that are, they feel very good around each other. They feel like okay, this is us, and they're happy. They are happy. About NewJeans, definitely, starting with the death, no, not the death card, sorry, the moon card and the Three of Swords. All these cards are a bit actually bit like shocking for me because like I actually like I had became like a fan of NewJeans work. I actually do love everything about them. Their style of music, the girls are beautiful. They are like this, they have this great chemistry and also dynamic. I love it. But I think that probably them as a group, as a um as an entity, I think that probably there's a lot of things here. The moon card definitely talks about, what's hidden, what's in the dark, and actually like people being a bit fearful, and also there's a lot of like feeling distrustful. Like I don't feel so good about this, or like I have fears and I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if maybe people fear for the girls because they are young, or there's something that is like, I don't know why the audience would get so emotional or about these girls, but they definitely feel like a heartache. Like I don't know if they feel like pity for the girls because they are young, but I think that at first there was like a shock, like something like, and I heard about the room. They are not rumors, but I heard about people telling me about the creator of the group, the creator of the concept. That it was a bit problematic. I believe it still is. So maybe this is why I got these cards. The moon card, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Cups. There's this feeling of like, I don't know how to feel about this, but I feel I'm comfortable. I feel like, yeah, everything is pretty, but I feel like this is not right. Like, and I think that probably um this is the sentiment of a lot of people because the free cards are here. Somehow it's like they definitely evoke a nostalgic feeling on the audience. Um, they they bring a strong emotions to the audience. The audience connect in a very sort of deja vu moment. So this is, I don't know if something happened in the past with girl groups other groups run by this person, but there's this feeling of like, oh, I hope this doesn't end up like the other group, or I hope this doesn't damage the girls, or I hope that the girls are safe, or I hope that these girls are very well taken care of. There's a sense of like, I'm not trusting this. Um, like people really feeling a bit like, oh yes, there's something hidden here, or and I don't know why, I cannot really um understand, but I'm only like expressing what I see here. um but yeah, there's this sense. At first I think that probably people were a bit resistant, like, yeah, like, you are making me feel emotional and I don't know if I want to feel emotional. um because it does remind you of something nostalgic. Maybe it touches the audience heart. And in this part that I'm saying, I think that it has to do also with the music. Probably the music, it has a very distinctive sound that it reminds you of the old pop or K-pop. And people are like slowly, at first they were rejecting it, and now they're slowly opening up their hearts, because from the Four of Cups we have like the Nine of Cups. So slowly, like, the audience is open up their hearts. It's like they are acknowledging that they are feeling something for these girls, that what they do, what they create, what they represent when they are together, how they feel when they see them perform. These girls definitely evoke a feeling. So people are like slowly embracing the possibility of, okay, I don't feel so weird about this. But obviously when we started the reading with the moon card, it definitely it says that they're a part of the audience, of the public, that really were very against this at first, and not against the girls, probably against the concept, like thinking like, oh, there's something wrong here, like feeling very like red flags. um and now with this judgment card, I think that the feeling and the sentiment of the audience is going to turn a bit more loving and accepting towards what the girls have to offer. And also because the girls are very lovable, so it's hard to be resistant to their charm and to their abilities, and to how good they are, and the music is also very good. So there's going to be like a sort of like a rebirth. There's going to be like a new balance. People are going to slowly like let go of fears, and just connect with music, and that's it. Connect with how the music that these girls bring make you feel, and it just stay with the experience, and it just but since this is a card of the judgment, what is telling you is that if you fear for the girls, or if you fear for something, like eventually the truth will come out. And I think that probably the truth, like, is going to be revealed in a sense of that you shouldn't worry because they are okay. But if you need evidence, with time you are going to see the evidence. The truth will come out. So you will not be like distrustful anymore. But yes, I think that with all these cups here, it's like what is telling you is that this group is here to make you feel emotional, to make you feel, to connect with a very sensitive part of yourself. So this is what the girls bring, more than talent and popularity and being pretty. They bring an emotional experience. And with this experience, of course, that there's always fears, there's always like, oh, I don't know how to feel about this, they're very young. And but they definitely make their audience feel. They promote this openness to the experience of feeling. Somehow, like even feeling like butterflies, um, like you remembering your first love, your first crush. Like there's something very like romantic, but very old school. And also, this is why the judgment is here, because the judgment is also a calling for the audience to be like, are you awake? We are bringing you an emotional experience. Are you going to miss it? Like, are you going to miss it? Are you going to miss connecting with that part of yourself that you had been so apathic for so many years? Like, are you ready to connect? And maybe, the issue here is that people are like, yes, but I'm not supposed to be feeling like this for a group of very young girls, or, like people I think that feel a bit overprotective of the girls. And somehow the moon card also reminds me of the dangers of the darkness, of the dangers of the dark, what is unseen, what is in the dark that you cannot see. So you're like, oh, but what if backstage, something is happening to these girls, and what if we don't see the signs, and what if we are so distracted and we don't see what they're doing, and they fear for the girls. And also the moon card, it's a card that talks about, you know the mother archetype. So there's this sort of like fear of like, but what if I don't want nothing to happen to them, because and actually it comes from a sort of a prejudice from things that happened in the past. And somehow the judgment card here next to the Nine of Cups is like, don't worry, because the girls will be alright. Nothing is going to happen to them. They are okay. Whatever happened in the past, it happened in the past. But this is like a brand new era. So embrace it. Yeah, this is what I'm getting. And then from the Oracle, they got the card of Drum. That is dream and journey. So definitely I think that, and I pulled this card thinking about if they have a bond, between the Sserafim and NewJeans, since they are from the same company. And I think that what they have in common is their dream, is that the both groups dream and have aspirations that are very similar, and also that they want to continue their journey. They are not planning to stop at any minute. They are going to keep going. They're going to keep going. They're going to keep dreaming big, because I sense that these girls, all of them, are very passionate for what they do. So they feel very proud of and happy for the opportunity. They they have so much to show, so many colors, so many different attributes, that they just cannot wait for the audience to really accept them and accept this, and to go and transit this journey with them, because they are really going to surprise people. um, and they are also dreamers. These girls have this potential. They are dreamers. And they are very driven girls. Each one of them from the different groups. And yes, their ages are different, but what they have in common is their dreams and aspirations, and also that they do not want to give up on their dream. They want to keep going. They want to keep the journey. And probably in the future they will meet each other I know they know each other, but they are going to meet each other in this journey, in the sense that probably in the future there are going to be collaborations, or a sort of mix and match or something like that, a mix of different members. They are going to cross each other's journey, not to compete, but to promote each other. There's not competition here. They all share the same dream and journey, so it's possible that they can collaborate in the future, and also they are very supportive of each other. So yes, guys, this is all I have for them. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.